Can you guys hear me? Okay, I get that it's live. I understand that. I know why. Now I'm doing an audio check real quick. I know there's no camera because you can hear me. Okay. Wow. Tireder than I thought I was. This is funny. Funny. So if that's the case, if I'm live, all I gotta do is go over here and figure out why the clocks are messed up, first of all. So this is what I have to do when I get started on things. And I wasn't expecting this, but this is fine. Good to see you guys, by the way. Thank you very, very much. Even heard your picks. Yeah, I'll explain that in a minute. There's a reasoning behind that. I don't want Google Chrome, do I? I want the Windows. That's what I want. Which is this one. That looks to be right. So why is it now showing? Oh, because maybe this? No, that's not it. All right, bear with me. I'm not even going to try to attempt to fix this as far as everything goes. If we're live, truly unscripted, then so be it. There's nothing like a good learning curve. So that's running. Let me get rid of Josh. Sorry, Josh, you got to go. Bye, buddy. Looks like the clocks are functioning. A minute hand's moving, so that's good. Now, why can't I find the clocks in here? That's not it. There we go. There are the clocks. Wow, that's weird. That's super weird. Real quick, I will see if Twidget is functioning. And Kenny Whitten says, hello, everybody. Looks like Twidget is not functioning. No shock there. Give me 1 second. And let me figure out what's going on with Twidget. Oh, wonderful. This is cool. There's Twidget. Now let's try Twidget again. And we'll go with Tony Wallow this time. There we go. Good. Twidget's up and running. All right, let me get a zoom going and the fish cam. So bear me one moment. Fish cam should be relatively easy to get running because all I got to do is activate it. And there's the fish cam. And there's the fish cam. Cool. So now let me get Zoom up and running, and then I'll start the show. Yeah, I sent you a picture, Robert, so that I could have a thumbnail. I like that picture, and the only way to get it is to take a picture and send it to somebody, download it, and it's silly the way I have to do that. That's how I have to do it. So I need to make sure. Oops, that's not going to be correct. I did an experiment today on Zoom. And I need to do it this way. All right, Zoom should be up and running. Let me change the security to disable the waiting room. Should be good. Let me get this going. Although I already know it's going because you guys were telling me it's going. That's funny. And it looks like Alex is sneaking in there. Good. I'm muted, so I can't hear anything, and that one's not muted, so I should be able to hear Alex. It's at 26 on that. Greg joins us in the chat room. Hello, Greg. And I still am not hearing anybody. Is that because I have my video going to there? Okay, hang on 1 second. That's correct. And okay, can I get an audio check on Zoom, please?
Yes.
There we go. That was the setting that was off. Cool. Now let's go see if the cameras is going to work. Oh, wonderful. Now the camera's not going to work. No, the doorbell went away, Tony. I took away the... when I take away the enable the waiting room, it takes away the doorbell. And there we go. Whew.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Give me a heart attack.
Sorry about that. Not my intent, believe me. Hey, there's Catherine joining us. Haven't seen you in a couple days. Hello, Catherine. Good to see you.
Hello.
So it looks like everything is functioning except there's no, that looks good. Maybe zoom's a little high in OBS. Yeah, might be a little high over in OBS. Let me go look at that kind of real quick like and fix that. There we go. I like that much better. Okay, where shall we begin?
The beast built behind you, Ken.
Yeah, I'm out at Doug's house, Catherine. He asked me if I'd come out for a couple days, and I said, sure, why not? And I told Miss Kay she's going to have to drive herself back and forth to work because Doug needs my help, and here I am.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's just a little bit of a learning curve, learning his things opposed to my things. All right, Catherine, I'll come clean. I'm not at Doug's house. I'm at my house.
Oh, I saw so.
I know you knew. And that can prove to you right there that I'm in my house. And then even furthermore, if I go over here and do this and show you my lovely messed up background.
This is the real.
Yes, this is the real.
So I've got this job interview tomorrow. We're remote for a travel agency. Should I use virtual background or should I turn it off and just use my real background?
I would use some kind of virtual background because your real background's your bed, right?
Yes.
So I would find a nondescript, non-videoed background, just a static picture or something. Maybe even if it was a white board or a whiteboard background. I don't know, but not. You clearly don't want to interview for a job showing your bedroom. You don't want to do that. And I need to get with you privately. My son wants all of your information because he works for an agency that uses people to work from home, and he wants to talk to you. He did show up to play golf today, but he didn't play golf. He wasn't feeling good, so. But as he was leaving, he sent me a text. He said, I want his information, send it to me. So I'll get with you tomorrow and get your stuff to him and his stuff to you. Of course, after your interview.
Well, it'll be 2 o'clock. It'll be 2 o'clock your time.
Okay, that's fine. That'll work. So, thank you, those of you that joined watching the golf today. Again, I have no clue who was there other than what Miss Kay tells me on the comments. I think I figured out why we keep losing the signal, because the Wi-Fi is still enabled as well as cellular data, and I believe they're having an argument over who's going to do what.
Yes.
Yeah, yes they do. You need to switch the Wi-Fi off when you use the
Yep.
cellular.
Right. When I go play golf, I need to put it to cellular.
I switch the Wi-Fi off when I'm using cellular data, and I switch the cellular data off when using the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that until tonight. I was watching. There was no chat yet because it's still too new. But I got to thinking about why that was. We could hear the audio, but you can't see the video. So,
and not only that, with the cellular data disabled, if the Wi-Fi quits working, the phone can't automatically switch over to cellular data, so I know immediately if the Wi-Fi is not working because the internet stops.
Well, I may get that opportunity to test that in 2 days if I can recover from the soreness in 2 days. So, and I was a little disappointed, as was Mrs. K, because on the 7th hole, which is 255 yards, I'm on the green in 2 shots. It's a par 4. I don't know, 15, 20 feet away. I have to go back and look at it. And if I roll that putt in, I get a birdie, which is 1 under par. I'll be doggone. We both agreed. We read the green. She read it. I read it. She said, I think it's going to break from the left to the right. I said, I agree with you on this one. I shot it left. It broke right and fell right in the hole. So it was a birdie. What did Mrs. K have the camera on the whole time? Not the ball. the geese, the trees, the birds, anything but the ball. So can't reenact it. There's no way I could have reenacted that. I'd never made it. But I got a birdie on that hole, and then after the camera went out, I really shot some decent golf because I ended up the day with 8 pars and 1 birdie. So not a bad day. Yeah. That's for the second time playing. I played a week, 2 weeks ago. This coming Friday, I played for the first time in a while. And she's going to play next time, I believe, that I play. That's kind of sort of the plan anyway. Yeah, she thought she got it because when we were coming back from dinner, she goes, "Oh, I can't wait to watch that birdie again. That was so awesome." And then we sat here and fast forwarded to it, and then no birdie. I mean, I got the birdie, but there's no video of it. So anyway, Greg, I got your link. Thank you. I'm trying them out. They all point me to the deluxe version, and if I have to use the deluxe version, that's fine. It plays. I just really prefer to use the original version, but no worries. I'll figure that out.
I couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I looked.
Or not.
Yeah, no, it says deluxe on there, and that's fine. I'm sure over the years they probably have upgraded to the point the original probably nowhere to be found anyway. So I have to laugh at some of her commentary, though. Man, is it funny. I know you guys are commenting. I do know that. I think Jeff said something about put it in the lake, and I did. I put my second shot in the lake. If I'd have been thinking, I'd have said, "There you go, Jeff. That one was for you." But I wasn't thinking. I thought of a really cute thing to do at the grocery store that I will get the stream up and running, but somehow it started itself. We'll get more to that in a minute. Start the stream, have it go through the introduction, and then when it brings on Zoom, instead of me sitting here, it would be Mrs. K sitting here, and she would go, "Hi, everybody. I'm going to be your host tonight because Ken's in the bedroom. He's on the bed, and he's going, oh." And she thought it was funny, but she just won't do it. Then the other thought that entered my head was, we'll do the same thing, except we'll do a co-host thing, and we'll set the 2 chairs up where I'm here, she's here. Hey, everybody, tonight's going to be a question and answer. You're going to ask Mrs. K and I your questions, and we'll do our best to answer them. And let's say Greg asks his question. I'll say, I'm gonna defer that over to Mrs. K. Go ahead, Mrs. K. And she was going to speak in her native tongue of Tagalog. Of course, nobody would know what the hell she's talking about.
Yes, I would.
Oh,
I speak
babe!
fluently.
I need you! Iriwaba! Oh, wait, that's Korean. I need your help! I need somebody!
What?
You're supposed to say help, not just anybody.
Okay, what about?
Okay, so we have a Tagalog-speaking individual in the room. Please say something to him.
Who is that?
Just say something in
I
Tagalog.
need a name. Hello.
That's like password, huh? The password is...
Greg.
Yes.
Speaking Tagalog? Seriously?
Yes.
Can you?
Just speak in Tagalog. Jesus,
Okay. Okay. Magandang gabi, Mr. Greg. What does that mean? Magandang gabi. That
I
me-
have a hard enough time with English.
Magandang gabi means good evening.
Oh, okay.
Anything maganda is good. That means good.
Like when your host, Maganda your host. That's good.
That means good. Or there's the meaning. You are making Mr. Greg.
Thank you.
You turned off. I noticed you had the waiting room turned off today, Kim.
Yeah, I caught it in time this time. I was trying to because there was a little bit of discrepancy on the waiting room music. I had someone say I should get rid of it, so for now I'll just leave it disabled. And we're good. I mean, unless someone I don't know wants to get in, and I don't see how that can happen because of how we've got this set up. So we're good. We're good. There he is himself, Mr. Atlanta Brave, Chris Garrett.
Where are the
Yes, they're dry. I dried them last night. How was the game, Chris?
It was good.
No pictures to share?
No, cause phone was dying.
Yeah. I made sure this morning I charged the phone because that kind of thought we'd be doing. I thought somebody'd be playing golf today. And then when my son said he could play, I was really looking forward to that.
So if I was going to use a virtual background, I would just use this picture.
That looks good. That looks good. Yes.
Yeah.
That looks a whole lot. Okay, I'll be Alex, you be the potential employer. So everybody else is gone. It's just you and I in Zoom. So when you call me up and you say, oh, wrong button. So go ahead. I'm you, you're the interviewer. Ask me a question.
I think that is
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm 6'4". I'm a Gemini. I'm married. I have 2 children, 4 grandchildren. What about yourself? But my point is the background, right? He's lost. What did you, Chris? I didn't. What? Say again, please, Chris. Say again.
Say again.
Chris is lost. I'm just losing everybody tonight.
I'm still here.
No, I know, but I'm saying things that are going over people's heads. Like, Chris, what did you say? That's right over his head. He'll be back.
He fell asleep already.
Could be. We have that effect, or I should say, I have that effect on people. So that's fine. It was fun today. I did learn quite a bit more. You guys couldn't tell it in the video, but I actually opened the club up quite a bit. But the way she's shooting the angle from the phone, it doesn't look like I did. I had a couple shots that really brought back some memories and felt good. And then I had a couple shots that really frustrated me. I hope there are at least one of the 3 shots where the ball, I'm about 12 feet away, I putt it, the ball hits the hole and bounces out. I hope she got at least one of those. Yes, Robert, you are correct. You are 100% correct. So, anyway, that was my day. I'm sore, but it's a good sore. It was 88 degrees throughout the entire afternoon. It was warm. I did a little bit of walking today, primarily to work off some frustration that I was having. I know, it's a lot like riding a bike. Once you've done it, you know how to do it, and it doesn't change. It's a damn ball. It's a club. You hit the ball, you walk up and hit it again. There's not much to it. But, man, there was a couple times. I changed my putting at about pole. What hole was it I changed? I think either 8 or 9. I changed the way I was putting, and it helped. And it's just the stupidest, dumbest thing if you think about it. I was watching. When I putt, I normally look at the hole, and then I slowly work my way back. And then I look straight down at the ball, and that's it. I don't look at anything else until I see that putter hit the ball. Well, I stopped doing that. What I was doing is, I'd line it up. I would not work. It's just a mental thing. I look at the putter, and I would literally watch the putter go back with my eyes and come forward with my eyes. And if that strike was good, it was a good putt. Worked out really good. Did Robert pay? No, I paid for it. I was going to pay for my son to play golf today too. But he got there and said he wasn't feeling good. And I get it. So, and he brought the fact up that it was 88 degrees several times. Yes, Alex is on fire.
Yes, it's confusing and worrying at the same time. I don't like it.
Yeah, I wonder if I could No, I don't think I can do that. I liked how Doug put Zoom in his box on Saturday. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, shoot. You know what I realized is not playing on? Let me see if this comes up. There we go. Bring back the... This is me on the golf course today. There I go. I'm 152 yards away. I've lost a little weight. I'm being sponsored by Nike now. And it's in the hole. I did have a couple wonderful shots today. I was really happy. But let's move on. Let's go to something else. Ken is taking payments only by phone. Oh, that's a good one. That's 2 digs. I like that. Yeah, Greg can't join. He can't find his phone, so. Was Carrie live today? Did I get a notification on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I thought I did.
He was actually giving step away to mods and supporters.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to mute myself and hope. Greg says they were 65 degrees today with the light rain. He said light train, but I think he meant light rain. Because if they had light train falling, that could be dangerous. Couldn't get any landscape timbers finished.
I got them all measured and cut and test fitted.
Good. I postponed cutting the grass and planting flowers today till tomorrow, and I got to do it tomorrow. I am thinking about trying to play golf again on Friday. It's just going to depend on how I feel.
Light rain tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday thunderstorms, Monday thunderstorms.
Wonder where that's coming from, because we don't have any rain forecasted at all. Maybe out of Canada?
Could be southeast.
Now, Saturday, they're predicting a 50% chance of rain and 81 degrees. Tomorrow, they're predicting 91 for the high. 87 on Friday, 81 on Saturday. So
It's not coming out of the southeast.
normally, doesn't weather generally move west to east? Normally? Occasionally, it moves southwest to northeast. But for the most part, it's always west to east. Listen to me, I sound like a meteorologist. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta get some water. I yelled at her to bring me some, but apparently that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna
get some too.
I'm gonna hobble out of this chair. Please close your eyes. This is not pretty. I gotta have something to drink. I bought some Diet Blackberry Sweet Tea a while back. Man, that's pretty good. So I got good news today. My blood draw from Monday results came in. And my A1C is a very acceptable, in my mind, 7.1. And I'm very okay with that. Hopefully the camera can be fixed. Yeah, Tony, I think we know what the problem is. I forgot to take it off Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi and cellular were fighting. And that was my fault. I'll get to test that on hopefully this Friday. There we go. Chris the Weatherman.
Right there.
Do what, Chris?
I said that must be what's gonna move his way right there.
Could be. But that looks...
We supposed to get some too though, so I don't know.
Yeah, but that's up in Rick Lakes' part of the woods. and it looks like it's rotating more toward Ontario and Quebec than it does the Baltimore area.
But these fronts may push it down. You never know.
That's true. That's true. I just know that it's very clear in the Indiana neck of the woods, and oh shoot, that's kind of good, kind of bad. I need to find somebody like a kid or something that wouldn't mind going for maybe a snack and a Coke, or something to drink to shoot the both of us playing. Because if we both play, I don't know how we're going to do that. And I want her to start playing, and she wants to start playing. It's good. It's good time for us to be out there together. You guys probably heard a little bit of husbandry and wifery bantering going on today. I'm going to cut all that out when I edit the video. We're going to be just like the Cleavers.
I see Atlanta won tonight.
I haven't even looked at sports. I looked at my email because I knew I had a couple of emails I needed to look at. And that was it. And then I wanted to get up and running. And I know Josh got a late start. And I normally would not do this, but I'm tired, guys. And I'm probably not going to be here very long tonight. I'm wore out. I mean, there's things I see. And bless Lorna's little heart. She doesn't think I'm fat. I got news for her. I'm fat. I'm 14 months pregnant, fat. And I got to figure out a way to get rid of that. Oh, I'm sure you did, RM. I'm sure you did. I actually got close to the water a couple times on the 17th hole, which I'm glad this part didn't come through. I'll tell on myself a little bit here. So the 17th hole is 85 yards, I believe. It's a real short hole. I had just parred 3 in a row. I'm seriously thinking I'm going to get my 4th par in a row. And I got cocky. I got confident. And I'll be doggone if I didn't put 2 doggone balls in the water. So they just barely fell into the, literally just rolled off on the edge into the water. So I was able to retrieve them. And as I was getting the second one out, I literally slipped. And I thought, oh, great, I'm about to become drenched. Good thing she's got the camera. Everything else can dry out. So that hole was just a total waste. We get to the 18th hole. And again, I really wish there was video of this, because between 17 and 18, I took my time. We got up there to 18, and I just sat there for about 3 minutes, gathering my thoughts. I walked up. I hit the best tee shot I've hit yet this year from the 2 times I played, about 22 feet away from the pin. I walk up to it. I'm thinking to myself, I just want to get this close so I can tap it in for par. It's going. It hits the hole, and I'm thinking, yeah, bird! And the daggone thing popped out and rolled about 6 inches away. So,
Oh no!
oh yes! Even Lorna was upset about that. It was horrible. It happens. I'm literally okay with today's play. I got to use my oldest son's brand spanking new golf clubs that he's used once, and I'm going to see if I can't finagle those out of him at a small cost, since he's not using them. And he won't be using them for the next 20 years because he's got 2 twin daughters and a son. So Grandpa might as well put him to use. At least that's my strategy going in. There is stealth mode.
You can get them for good price, take them, yes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, if not, he'll let me borrow him. Unless he's playing golf, he'll let me borrow him. So that's fine.
And it wouldn't have been possible to Zoom at the Braves game anyway, so.
You don't know your login? Or no, yeah.
It wouldn't have been possible to. It'd been too noisy.
That's true. That's true. It would be worth trying though once, Chris. Seriously, it really would.
Yeah.
If I go to a sporting event, I might give it a shot just to see.
One time when Tim Sowell was on there, I remember him saying something about when you're in a stadium like that with a lot of people, it's hard to get a Wi-Fi or cell phone signal at all
Well, I don't do public Wi-Fi, so.
because there's so many people.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm the same way, Chris. I just use the wireless.
Yeah, I had a good signal. I had a full signal.
The only time I do public Wi-Fi is when I'm at the hospital and I know for sure that it's the hospital's Wi-Fi because it comes up, as soon as you click on it, it comes up and it says, please enter your email address, and it's got their whole terms of use and it's got the branding of their wireless access point. And so if anybody does anything, nefarious, I've got everybody's email, so.
I'm gonna try something here. You guys would start a conversation amongst yourselves. I want to see if I can set something up live and on the fly, so to speak. Come on, Greg, say it. Oh no, here we go. My migraine.
Man, I knew it was coming back.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Check.
Somebody join us? I heard somebody say check. No. Oh, there's Gary. Yeah. Thought so. Now I'm going to go back to try to set this up. I got to think of how to set it up. Give me 1 second.
Time's up.
Would you like to go listen to some Led Zeppelin?
Don't care for Led Zeppelin.
Man, what is it with you guys and your music? Gary don't like Tom Petty. You don't like Led Zeppelin. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one. Hold on. Stop. Go back. To quote someone in the chat room, start over. Hey Gary, how you doing tonight? How you feeling?
I haven't played golf today, but other than that, I feel like shit.
You played golf today too?
It's 85 here, yeah, it's a roll.
You shot 85 or oh, it was 85. Okay. It's 80. It was 88 today here. I 1 birdie, 8 pars. I was pretty happy because the way the day started out. Let me rephrase that. When I got the birdie, I said, if I shoot crap the rest of the day, I'm fine because I just shot this nice little birdie, and I literally would have been okay with that. Let me see. I think it's this one. All right.
Well, here you have to drink. That's number one.
I don't drink, and I made sure I had like 2 teas and 10 gallons of water and a Diet Coke, which was horrible.
They have little people dressed up, just sell your stuff on the floors.
Yeah, I've what the heck? I've played on courses where they have little cart or drink. What do you call them? Drink carts or whatever.
Yep.
All right, this probably will not work, but I'm gonna give it a shot and see. Hit OK. And
Facing that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is Ken and Mrs. Ken and Mr. Ken and Mrs. K and Mr. K. That'd be Mrs. K. That'd be Mr. K. In case anyone's confused, I got my glasses on today. Yeah, hold on. I got to figure out why that's doing that. Anyway, without further ado, here we go. Thanks for watching, by the way. See you tonight. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna start again today.
Okay, hold on. I got to figure out why there's audio to that.
And how good he's gonna play today. It's a nice day, kind of warm, like 80 something degrees, and wind's blowing lightly. So it works really good. Not too hot, not too cold, and the weather is so fine. I just love to look at the greens over here. All the greens everywhere, trees, and then.
Interesting. I muted I muted that where it's playing. But yet the volume's still coming through, and on the audio mixer there is absolutely no place indicating where that's at. Weird. That is very weird. So at least I know I can do it. I just got to figure out how to control the audio in it.
Hello, Jim. Jim is in the Caribbean.
Oh,
Hey, Jim.
Look, Jim is in the Caribbean.
Yep. He was playing with the Sharks yesterday.
Jim wishes he was in the Caribbean.
Jim was a parrot top today.
And now he's a ghost. He's gone.
Oh wait, he'll be back. We did an experiment.
Nobody knows what Carrot Top is? Come on.
Well, I know who Carrot Top is.
Parrot, PA.
Oh, Parrot?
Yeah. Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, I was drinking. Yeah, Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I called Josh. He said he was still live streaming, so I guess he doesn't want to join us tonight.
Oh, he's probably upset. I mean, I talked to Lauren about this earlier today, and we were going to give him. He was going to go at about 9:45, I thought. So we were going to give him to about 10:30, and then when he didn't start till damn near 10:10, I thought, I'll get my short little thing. No, I don't want to say that way. That'll get too. I wanted to get this done and over with, and then go from there. Jim.
I wouldn't brag about it personally.
Oh man,
Don't hand me straight lines. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea.
Hey,
4 of us would have caught that right off the bat. That's why I stopped myself.
Detroit has a lot of minorities, and I gave some money to the minorities today. Baby formula.
I hear there's a shortage of that, in all seriousness.
No, there is, because they're sending it all to Ukraine.
Okay, well, that makes no sense, but okay.
Actually, they said it in Congress.
Between 40 and 60% shortage.
That's what I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they did say let them eat breast milk.
Why is that doing that?
Well, not you people. Let them eat cake. That's what it's for you.
It's a browser source. So. Alright. I need to know from YouTube if my audio is going down. Only on YouTube, please. Zoom should be fine. I'm not messing with anything in Zoom.
I don't know. I'm on Zoom.
Yeah. Stealth mode's there. Hopefully Robert's there. Tony's there. Hopefully somebody will know they'll know if the audio went down or not. It should be, if this is the right one, it will be drastically reduced. Right. Matthew Camp says it's way down. Okay. Well, I'm going to bring it back to where I think it should be, which is right there. All right. Let me get an audio test now, please. In audio. Kenny says no audio. And Matthew says it's way down. That should bring it back to acceptable levels.
I'm sorry, it's not acceptable. And I have to do better than that next time.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Kenny says much better. All right, I'm gonna let that go as is. Then that's fine. See if Twidget's still functioning. Oh, geez, what happened to Zoom? Nope, Zoom looks good. All right, 7 people in there. So Carrie was live. I didn't hallucinate getting that notification, correct?
Yes, he was live.
Okay.
Because
All right. Did Rick upload his second video? Have you got a tie on again tonight, Jim?
Why do you keep thinking you see a tie?
Well, Stealth Mode says, love the tie, Jim.
not a tie, it's a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a towel, so.
Hello.
Maybe the way that the outer shirt was, I don't know.
Yeah, everybody else is 85, and you got two shirts on.
Yeah, he says it looks like a tie on the YouTube video.
It does. I'm looking at it on Zoom, and it kind of does look like a tie.
My bad. Just looked like it.
What the hell ever?
We should all show up to Doug's on Saturday with ties on.
You can if you like. That's
Not
not happening.
quite.
Now I wear ties like whenever I have to, and that's usually a funeral.
Alex, you wear a tie to church.
Twice a year.
Christmas. And what's the other one?
Easter.
Easter. Okay. Okay. So Gary, you seriously played golf today?
Yeah,
Par 3, regular course.
regular course.
Nice. Not quite ready for that yet.
I'm not either.
Did you play at all last year?
No,
Oh, okay. How long has it been since you played?
about 2 years.
Oh, we're about the same.
No, I'm definitely not. I'm a business player, not a.
So you're out there whining and dining and schmoozing?
No, opposite.
You playing for real?
No, they were paying me.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the best. That's the best way to play.
I had to wear a tie after we played.
You had to wear a tie as you played.
After.
Oh, after? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I could do that.
Yeah, I have to go into the clubhouse. You have to wear a tie for dinner. Lunch.
That's where you go in and do the schmoozing, right?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Is it?
Actually, I did. I mean, bragging and not bragging, I did really well on each drive. I did really, 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 really bad on everything else.
My short game, and I don't want this to sound as bad as it's going to, but my short game is coming back to me a lot quicker than I thought it would. I made some putts today that were just great. I mean, there's no other way to put it. They were good putts. I made about I'll go back and watch it and try to figure out, probably about a 22-foot putt for a birdie. But Mrs. K didn't have the camera on it, so we both said at the same time, yes, what a birdie. So you know it went in. And I think you could actually hear the ball dropping in the hole on the audio. And I had a couple tee shots on the par 3s, the short par 3s, that were within 8 to 10 feet of the pin. So overall, one birdie, 8 pars on an 18-hole course. I'm taking that every day of the week. Seriously.
I shot a 64 last week.
That's pretty good. What was par? 30?
Did you say 5?
Sure. Okay.
Got the little windmill going.
Jeff Ryman is joining us in the chat room. That's pretty good. 64 and pars 5. Was that on one hole?
I was for 9.
Oh, okay.
Alice has a little tear behind him.
Yep. That's the other thing. Lauren's out there with the phone today going, oh, where are the geese? Where are the ducks? And I'm like, I'm not here to look at the geese or look at the ducks. And then we're coming up on this one hole, and there's probably 15 or 20 of them on there. Hopefully no one from the SPCA is listening. So I'm like, watch this. Put it to the floor. I start steering toward her. She goes, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm sure they'd have gotten out of the way.
Should have pulled out your 12 gauge and pumped off the thinking to have good dinner tonight.
Yeah, really. Dinner was an Asian buffet, and it was okay.
I had chicken parmesan.
How different is that from a Chinese buffet?
Well, Asian is ASIAN, and Chinese is CHIN. Hold on, I got the expert's on her way to explain that. Yes?
Tastes completely different.
I think it's different. We aren't finding out yet.
We have a couple places here in Vegas labeled Asian buffet, and they're pretty Chinese, not completely, but
How they look when you're inside. I mean,
haven't been in one in years.
yeah.
So,
Every once in a while, I feel like one of those. But here, they scare me. I'm not joking.
we had two buffets in Aiken, South Carolina when I lived there that we did occasionally eat at. One had good flavored Chinese food, but the buffet was always cold. The other buffet was hot, but they had southernized the buffet too much for my taste.
For some reason, that sounds funny.
Well, I mean, it had some things that you might expect, but it also had a number of Americanized dishes added into it. Pizza, catfish. The only vegetables they had were cooked Southern style, which means they boil the hell out of it. I like the green beans were done crisp, but everything else they had for the vegetables was overcooked.
I steam all my broth.
Josh just ended his stream.
I used the new coffee. It's good.
Okay, good.
Chocolate.
So, Alex, Mrs. K will explain to you the difference between an Asian buffet and a Chinese buffet. Here she is, the one and only.
Alex, there's no difference. All the food is served on Chinese and Asian are the same.
Whose side are you on? We're the ones that are married. You're not married to them.
I'm just being honest. Okay?
And I am too. You're supposed to take.
See, you are lying because you're
I'm not lying.
You're stammering.
I'm not stabbing. What?
You're stammering.
Your screen's going fuzzy from all of the marital discourse.
Watch the golf from today. You want to see marital discourse?
I was trying to get your wife to take an old ratty golf ball and wait till you hit one and then throw it in the water and make a big splash.
I put one in the water specifically for you today, Jeff.
Oh, well, sorry, I didn't get to see it.
No, I actually did put one in the water. If I had been thinking fast enough, I'd have said, there you go, Jeff. But I wasn't thinking fast enough. I ended up putting 3 in the water today. I got 2 of them back. It was a good day. I enjoyed it.
You need a dog that's trained to retrieve golf balls. A great uncle.
Yeah,
I had a great uncle who was a Methodist minister who had a dog that was trained to retrieve golf balls.
There he is.
How would the dog get him in the deepest part of the little pond, though? Oh, you talking about on land?
Well, and the edge of the water.
Okay.
There was a small. He was like
Hi, Josh.
a beagle, I think.
He's muted.
He can still hear us. I think.
Well, don't tell him he's muted.
I usually know what people play golf, but I actually enjoy watching Jim play golf.
Well, thank you. It was a good day. I appreciate that.
I was late. I was letting all of my computers update.
Must be a thing today because Robert sent me a message and I'm still trying to figure out what he was trying to tell me. Something about... let me reread the message. Maybe I'm...
Well, today was Microsoft's Tuesday for updates.
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
That was yesterday.
Yeah,
They
that,
made it all short.
mine hadn't finished updating, I guess.
Hey, Jeff, you want to think it's Tuesday, we're okay with it. We understand.
Well, it's close enough in my old age.
Yeah, really, I know the feeling.
Wednesday, but I only got the updates now on Wednesday and not on Tuesday. And why? Probably because Microsoft slept again. Yes.
And
Yeah.
the Microsoft Office I'd installed on my new build didn't update automatically. I had to go into one of the Office apps and say manually update.
I do that all the time
And
anyway.
it's
just
supposed to,
because-
it says it's supposed to update automatically, but it didn't.
Yes, you have set it to automatically in Windows, Jeff.
Well, when I installed it, it said I had to update it from within Office. Even though I set Windows update all Microsoft apps, it will not update my Office.
It won't do mine either. I have to do mine manually.
I had the Office 2021. I bought off of one of those gray market carry licenses.
And even though I've been out of college for a whole year, my Microsoft Office that's tied to my college email still works.
What's that Microsoft number for reporting?
This is Software Alliance.
Oh, yeah.
But
I actually worked a place one time where we had an inspection from the Business Software Alliance. Somebody tried to rat on somebody. They didn't find anything, but I think the last place I worked actually.
You know,
keep waiting for the college to cut off my email, but it hasn't happened yet.
Well, I'm still on my old machines. I'm still running Office 2010 Pro, and I got 2 home use licenses through the last job I had for $10. I haven't gotten any updates for 2010 for a while. They actually had updates for it for about 6 months after it was nominally out of support.
I think that's covered out of support, 2010.
Oh yeah, it is now, but I'm not doing anything that I'm gonna worry about an Office virus getting in my old machines.
This is strictly person to person. Watch out with macros in Excel, but other than that, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, if I were to get a file that said it had macros in it, I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
So I did a video for Rick this morning, but I took it down because I didn't like the way it looked. I had my email and everything open, and I just wasn't satisfied with it, so I came home, took it down, and redid it. So hopefully that helped come out a little bit.
Yeah, I have one other license I haven't used for Office 2021. I haven't decided which machine I'm gonna put it on yet. I got them before the price went up a little bit at CDK and Carry advertisers. It was like $40 a piece or something. Now they're like, I don't know, 60 or whatever when you follow his links.
My wife is thinking about starting her own YouTube channel. We were talking about it tonight.
Well, she called me today and asked me about a text message that I sent Saturday.
What was the text message about?
And all I said was LOL to something she said.
Okay.
I had no idea what she was talking about.
Did you tell her it was Wednesday and not Saturday?
This is funny coming from Jeff, considering he thinks today's Tuesday. That's good, Jeff.
That's why I asked.
I'm trying to figure out why I get the audio on this. If I open this window right here.
Your camera's fuzzy.
Which one? Oh yeah, mine's blurred. Mine's blurred. I've got mine blurred. There's a big mess behind me.
Well, when you lean up though, your face gets blurred
Facing
too.
that.
The whole thing was blurred.
Hello everybody, this is Ken and Mrs. Ken and Mr. Ken and Mrs. K and Mmr. K. That'd be Mrs. K, that'd be Mr. K. In case anyone's confused, I got my glasses on today. I may even be able to pay a little bit better. Ain't gonna help. See, if anyway, I shut it off, it's still there. I don't understand.
I do. Here we go.
Because no.
Thanks for watching, by the way. See you tonight. Maybe.
There's no.
There we go.
There's no audio to. It's shut off over on YouTube. It's actually not running, but it's running in here. And there's no any additional thing pop up in the audio mixer so that I can shut it off there.
What shut off in YouTube? Audio?
The whole video. That little video that just played over the YouTube on the YouTube stream. Let me bore you guys again. I got to see something here. I just got to figure this.
I'm watching your Zoom stuff on YouTube.
Right. So watch what pops up right above the fish tank.
Facing that.
Now I'm gonna go look at it.
Hello, everybody. This is Ken, Mrs. Ken, and Mr. Ken, and Mrs. K and Mr. K. That'd be Mrs. K. That'd be Mr. K. In case anyone's confused, I got my glasses on today. I may be able to pay a little.
So the audio's coming through, but it's not.
Anyway, without further
It's actually not playing at all on
Thanks for watching,
YouTube.
by the way. See
I'm
you tonight.
I'm just referencing whatever. I'm pointing it to the website. So I don't know why it's doing that. Got me baffled. Totally confused. Totally confused. On YouTube, Jeff, could you hear the audio on that?
I was hearing something, but it was hard to tell what was what. I was hearing yours through Zoom at the same time.
Right, okay. I'll experiment with that later. I'll just shut Zoom microphone off and then see if it comes through. But I've got it muted on YouTube, but yet it's playing the audio and makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. Anyway. Robert has joined us. I didn't even hear the bell. Oh, there is no bell because I opened it up to anybody.
Found that someplace.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Nobody tried to hit us today with a golf ball, so that was good. Actually, it was pretty good. Pretty.
Golfing again.
Huh?
When are you going to be going golfing again?
I might be going Friday. It's kind of been discussed. I'd like to say one way or the other I'm going to play Friday, but I don't know for sure right now. I'd like to play Friday. I'll still play that same course. I'm still playing the white tees. I'm not ready to move back to the bigger red tees yet. Once I get the white tees down to basically par on all 18 holes or better, then I'll move back to the red tees. And I'll start all over again.
What's your handicap when you're playing from the main tees?
Oh, I haven't figured my handicap in years.
You gonna live stream it like you did today?
It depends, Josh. If Lorna goes with me, I probably will. If she works like she's thinking she might, then I'll drop her off and I'll go play golf afterwards. And I won't have any way of live streaming because there's no way I can hold a camera and swing a golf club at the same time. I don't know if I can.
I won't watch it on TV, but like if you go out golfing, I'll watch it. That would really.
I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Of course, I'm a little cut up. I do a lot of stupid things. And I just now realized I don't think you got to see the Charles Barkley swing. I think that was after the video gave out too.
I mean, you're just gonna have to go back there and recreate it.
Yeah, I guess.
Take two.
And I tried an Adam Sandler swing, which is really hard to do. Obviously, he wasn't doing that. We all know that. But I actually took a few steps backwards, came running up with the club back, and as I got to the ball, I tried to hit the ball. Wasn't happening. Was not happening.
Bent the hell out of that club, eh?
I had whiff.
I didn't even know that you were going live. I was actually on my way to church and I was actually sleeping. And then when I woke up, I saw that my phone came and you went live, and I said, "Ooh, I might watch this."
I see you're up to 48 subscribers.
Yeah, don't know how long that could last.
Don't be so pessimistic about it. Shoot for 55 and then you'll get where you can stream from your phone.
Yeah.
Jim, that's in your front yard, is it not? That hawk?
Yes.
Nice. Very nice.
Is that a real hawk?
Oh, yes, it most definitely is. It was actually taken through the window, believe it or not.
Huh.
It's a good picture.
Yep.
Every time I try to take a picture of a bird, the doggone thing flies away. God, I gotta figure out how to do that.
Well, I'll give you the bird long enough you can take a picture.
Speaking of that, what is my speed tonight? Speaking of speed, have they gotten your situation fixed yet?
No, let me check. Came up a little bit. I've gotten 200 once or twice now down.
Everybody do a speed test.
Yeah, it started out at about 170. Now it's down to 150.
I have a question for Alex
60.
if he's around.
Okay, I'm around. I'm here.
He's right there. Yeah.
Yeah, 158.
My wife was asking me tonight if she comes out with a YouTube channel, can she make it her married name?
Why not?
I
Sorry.
don't know how to go in and change her email address.
Why not just put her name down?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, just put her name down as the channel.
Okay.
All right, great, Jeff. Get ready to give me my accolades. My ping is 5, 883 down, 940 up. Thank you.
Why such a discrepancy in upload
Number one.
versus download?
Beats me. Couldn't tell you.
Wires crossed.
So how long did you have to wait before you could start streaming? Cause I forget.
Well, let me ask that. How long did you have to wait?
24 hours?
How long do you think she has to wait?
4 days.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
24 hours. She'll get the same little pop-up you did that said you applied for live screening on this time, and then the clock will say 23, whatever, just like it did with you.
Okay.
So,
I have a question.
What?
If she's blind, how will she know what she's streaming?
I'm gonna go in and help her with it.
And who helps you? Because Alex helps you now, doesn't he?
hey, Rick.
Hello.
Hey, Rick.
Hello.
And no, I don't think that computer, that laptop that she's got is going to be very good for streaming.
I know that, which is why I'll tell you my plan later.
Does she want to just stream to talk, or does she want to play games, or what's the...
I would imagine she just wants to talk.
Okay. You don't think it will do that, Alex?
Yeah, it should. I mean, she can always just use the webcam and microphone built in.
Built in, right.
Built in if all she wants to do is.
Who does she want to talk to?
She's not going to be doing Zoom?
Now, what she would talk about, I have no idea.
Who would she talk to?
I guess her audience. First of all, we gotta get her subscribers.
Or what?
Huh?
Who is she going to talk to?
I guess the same people I talk to.
How is she going to know...
Play more games than talking.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ken.
Oh, you're fine. I mean, how is she going to know unless there's an audible way of knowing when someone's in the chat that she's actually talking to someone?
I guess she's gonna do with, like the videos I do in the morning.
Okay.
I guess she's gonna do it like that.
But she can only see shadows, correct?
Right. So I would tell her, when I log in remotely, I would tell her when she's blind. And then she could tell me, okay, I'm back.
Okay.
That's never do something,
Okay. What am I looking for here?
You know what I mean? But the problem is, I don't know what the heck people talk about.
Well,
I mean, if you want to die, I'll do it.
I'm gonna be nasty now. Alex will do it.
No, Josh has been doing a lot lately. Last couple nights we logged in afterwards and.
Josh has been getting tired of waiting on me, so I'm making him do it himself because he's getting tired of waiting on me.
About time, Alex.
Yeah, he's done real good the last couple nights. He's made some changes in OBS, and you did forget to start your clocks tonight. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, it looked pretty good. I mean, you started the clocks, but you didn't start them in OBS, and I don't understand that because that should be an active scene already. And if you want, we'll look at that later. I don't follow why that wouldn't be active.
Maybe he didn't open up the window.
No, he did. He did. When he first started streaming, he opened it up and he minimized it, which was good because he knows that to minimize it to the right size, and that was perfect. But then in the gameplay, there was no clock. Now,
maybe he minimized. Maybe minimizing it was the problem.
No. If you'll think back to what we did last night, it has to be that size. Mine's full screen. His is minimized to about this big. And then we made the adjustments.
I thought you meant he clicked the minus sign.
No. He brought it from the full screen size down to a little bitty box size. I call that, maybe that's not minimized, wrong terminology. Reduced. There you go. Okay. All right. But then it didn't show up in OBS, and I was kind of literally scratching my head going, I don't understand that because I watched him start it. But then again, apparently when I started the initial setup tonight, I was already live streaming because everyone's talking to me in chat.
You see my message that I was on my way home?
No.
Yeah.
Who'd you send a message to?
I pinned it on top like Dr. Dude.
Oh no, I didn't.
If you just have to watch the beginning of it before I started.
I can do that. So Rick, did you get your third stream ready to go? Or too much work today?
No, I didn't get around to it today. After I got back from work, I did things around here. Then I watched your live stream. Then I watched Josh's. Then I watched Terry's. And I said, you know what? Screw it. I'll do it tomorrow.
Always tomorrow.
Yep.
Don't let Mrs. K hear you say that. Oh my goodness. You will catch a mouthful or an earful or something. Don't ever hear. Ooh, no. Please don't let her hear you say that.
What's favorite with Chinese food?
I believe it actually, the restaurant's name was Shanghai Beef and Buffet. And the best part about it was the section where you go and you pick out all your ingredients and they make it for you fresh. Because the buffet part of it was horrible.
And we have something up here like that. They call it Mongolian barbecue.
Oh, I went to a place like
That sounds good.
once. It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think that laptop will be able to handle it?
No. It can barely handle you. It can barely handle you remoting into it and doing updates. It sure can't handle OBS.
I'll be gonna live stream on it.
Just live stream from YouTube itself. You don't have to have OBS.
Okay. Yeah.
The camera on that computer is probably really crappy, but she ain't gonna.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Notice that anyway.
Leave it alone, Alex.
And he goes and says it. Look at him giggling to himself like we can see you, Alex. Turn your camera off.
Hey, you're the one going to pay for the next one.
Don't make me pay for it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, Josh. Just go into YouTube or go into Create instead of using your stuff in OBS. I want to say it's the second choice. I did it from the laptop the other day. It works flawlessly, by the way. I mean, it really is so simple.
Well, let me create those channels and then we'll go down that road.
Well, and I've said this in my stream, the only difference between OBS streaming and YouTube streaming with YouTube itself is you can't put any bells and whistles and little gay boxes and little nice this and that. You can't do that on YouTube. You have to have either XSplit or OBS or whatever the other ones out there are. Otherwise, you're just going to be a camera and audio and video. And once you get started on this stuff, it's a big squirrel hole or rabbit hole or whatever you want to call it. Go back and catch up on chat real quick. Huh?
I don't know what you would talk about.
Well, yeah, there's always that. I mean, set it up, let her go and see what happens.
Y'all could just call each other and talk and broadcast that. I know y'all are talking about some pretty interesting things.
Yeah.
The question is, did you get any on you?
No, I don't think so.
Thank you, Kevin.
Uh-oh, fish cam just got moved, and it scared the fish. Oh, that's good. How bad did that get messed up? Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
So how much you want to bet this person that I'm going to be in the room with tomorrow? I won't be able to understand what they're saying.
What's the company's name?
Don't tell us. We'll go try to apply.
It's Worldwide Travel Tours.
Wait, what'd you say?
Worldwide Travel Tours.
Oh, okay. Whew. I swear to you, I thought you said worldwide travel whores.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I was making sure you said tours. Whew. Had me worried there for a minute, Alex. Had me worried.
Matter of fact, they're privates. They help you get your plane up.
I'd have been based out of Nevada.
Is that?
It's actually, what will I find? It's actually based out of Alabama.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Pilots from Alabama.
Alabama.
Bear Bryant.
Forrest Gump, Greenbow, Alabama.
Bubba, what's his last name? Bubba.
I don't know Bubba's last name. Did Bubba have a last name?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I ever used it. If so, not more than maybe once in the whole movie.
I think he used it when he went to his mother's house after he died.
Okay.
I'm not an expert on it. I'm not an expert.
Yeah, yeah. So Alec or Josh, I'm sorry. When you log into YouTube and you go click on the Go Live button, I've got the laptop right here, by the way. You go to the middle icon, which is a camera.
On the left.
But I can't do it because I'm logged in on this as well. For me, yeah, on the left, thank you. If I say exit from this, it's going to kill that, so I'm not going to do that. And then you're using the laptop's camera and audio. You don't need anything special. Uh-oh. I might have just killed everything.
Last name was Blue.
Can I use her phone number on my account just to verify it? Or does it have to be her?
I don't know. I'm thinking it has to be hers, does it not? Because if you're going to do that, just add her on your account, like we did with Doug on Saturday. Create a secondary account. And you know what? I'll just.
You think I could do that?
Alex is looking up at worldwide. No, never mind.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking.
Was Bubba Blue. Blue was his last name.
I mean, do you think I could verify her account with my number?
I mean, I don't see why not.
It'll take forever because she has the phone. You know what I mean?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that.
From that point, maybe not. But what about the email? Is it going to have to be a separate email, or can you do it to his?
It's gonna be whatever email is attached to her her YouTube account. If she's gonna have her own YouTube account.
Yeah, but it would be natasha.669@gmail.com. But she wants to change that last name to Kimber.
On her Gmail account, she wants to change it, or on the YouTube account?
She wants to have both of them in her last name.
Simpler just to keep it even though it's not.
You can change the actual email address without making a whole new account.
That's what I want to do.
And with Gmail, you'd have to put a new account, Alex. Unless what you have is, you know.
So how do I change the last name on her Gmail account?
I don't think you can. I believe
You can't do that without making a whole nother email.
Right. I think that's what the agreement of everyone is that you cannot do that. You're going to have to make a new account.
So one account would be for her email, and the other account would be for her YouTube.
Why isn't it simpler just to keep her present account?
Keep it all under the same account, I guess.
Yep. Because it's all the same thing anyway. If you got a Gmail account, you got a YouTube account. It's all Google, so it's all the same.
Yeah. I mean, I could set it up tonight. Couldn't be that hard. Just put my number on the account so I can verify.
Can I interject a Ken question?
What?
You think you might want to talk it over with her to make sure that she's going to actually do something, and you don't go through all this process of getting this thing set up, and then she says, "Man, I don't necessarily want to do that."
You know what I think, Josh. I think you've been trying to do all this with your channel, and now trying to get her set up way too fast.
Well, I think she just wants to do it because I'm doing it. I don't think she realizes.
Can she do that though, Josh? Can she, if you're not in the picture, let's say you're at work or something, can she start up her own YouTube stream by herself?
She can if she has jobs running in the background, I would think.
But then again, the problem is the computer powerful enough to be able to handle live streaming and running JAWS and running whatever else she needs? And
Right.
The answer is
Right.
probably not.
Well, it really doesn't take that much power to run JAWS.
Yes, but you have to think Windows by itself with nothing else running takes 4 gigabytes.
Holy cow, what's going on?
I did it. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Damn, my ears.
why some would keep the waiting room enabled.
Oh. Damn, I got a good.
What? Okay, no, wrong. Boy, you're going to be wrong real quick tonight. Even if the waiting room was enabled, he joins us live in here. He's still going to have the same issues. You can't fix that until he gets here. Right? Right?
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
So the waiting room enabled, all he does is he sits there and waits, and as soon as he joins us, he's still got the same problem.
That wasn't very stealthy.
No, that was not stealthy at all. Here I come! I'll be right there! Not talking to you, honey bunny.
I think she wants to do it.
How many times has she asked to do it?
Once or twice.
Josh, when you're married once.
All right, guys. Hope it's better now.
Good.
Just let her. You should tell her that you need to get a good grip on what you're doing before you start helping her. If you want to put it off a little bit. I mean, that's your business.
Right.
True. Good point. Good point.
And I gotta work on maintaining my skills before I can maintain someone else's.
Okay, why am I still on Zoom?
Unfortunately.
Yes, you are.
I just got a pop-up saying I'm not on Zoom.
Well, it don't look that way to me.
Cue the Twilight Zone music, ladies and gentlemen. Cue the Twilight Zone music. I'm signed out. I'm no longer signed into Zoom.
We've almost hit our magic number. To 13 right now. We only need 2 more people, and we'll only need 3 more people in here, and we'll set a new record.
I've been having a lot of problems lately with YouTube, thinking I'm no longer on the internet. And I have to log clear out of Google completely and
I get that
clean
from
my
time to
cache
time.
and then come back in again.
Oh, wait a minute.
Fix it.
So Robert didn't sign out, unless Robert didn't sign in to sign on to Zoom. This is weird, and unfortunately, just Robert's been in the room 30 minutes, and it just not did it.
My YouTube, that might have been causing the feedback.
Probably.
Yeah, I should be all right now. Almost did it. I was trying to come in professionally. I'm sorry. I was trying.
I'll go back, try it again.
You have to get a new nickname.
Dang it.
Yeah, you should change your name to Stealth, parenthesis, not really, close parenthesis, mode.
I always like to come in with my I always like to come in, join the Zoom with my